So you guys know that the Brookhaven game was actually a game in Roblox where it has been quite the synonymous game that everyone likes and knows. But did they ever think to themselves, where is Brookhaven in the real world? Well, actually, Brookhaven is actually a game based on a town somewhere in the United States of Madison County. And I think I know where to find the real life version of Brookhaven. According to this, you can actually find the real life Brookhaven in Georgia, the town of Brookhaven, New York, and various locations across the US that shares the same name. While the game is a fictional town, its elements are inspired by these real life places, allowing for comparison between the virtual world and real life versions of Brookhaven. So that could actually mean one thing, that Brookhaven is actually based off a game or likely the town of the same name in real life. So boys, if you guys ever played Brookhaven in real life, and you'll obviously notice that it's Madison County, but what does Madison County have to do with Brookhaven? Well, I think there's actually an answer behind all of this. Brookhaven might likely be in a town of New York City, but somewhere located in Madison County, which is basically a county where Brookhaven is found. Well, according to this, Brookhaven technically has a location somewhere on Long Island, New York. It is the New York metropolitan area and is located approximately 50 miles from Manhattan. So that means Brookhaven is likely 50 kilometers away from Manhattan, but somewhere located on Long Island. Well, boys, I did found a picture that did look like the real life Brookhaven. And from what I can tell, it basically almost looks like the real life version of Brookhaven that we all know and love. But actually, in the game of Brookhaven, there are actually secrets in the game that you can actually do. Like how to go underneath the map. You just have to go to the subway station, press the downtown station sign in the middle, then walk through the wall, and then you're underneath the fountain of Brookhaven. But there's also another way on how you can go underneath the map in Brookhaven. You actually have to go outside the map of town, then walk on a crack that is on the far right side of the map, and then you're underneath Brookhaven, which is actually quite cool, I think. There is also another person who is likely behind all of this, and that is Mr. Brookhaven and his wife, Mrs. Madison. I don't know who actually Mr. Brookhaven is, but it's likely the person who did actually found the Brookhaven city inside the game. So boys, the real life name of Marcus Brookhaven was Marcus Philip Brookhaven, born around 1864. So that means Mr. Brookhaven was born in the 18th century, a long time ago, in the town of Ville Chateau, somewhere in New Utternberg, Robloxia, which is now called Brookhaven. Marcus's father, Leo Martino Brookhaven, was a Cape Coral University instructor in the area, but he had to leave his career when Marcus was born in order to give Marcus his whole attention. This may likely be the fact that Marcus Brookhaven is actually Mr. Brookhaven. I mean, who even doesn't even know that Marcus Brookhaven was called Mr. Brookhaven? If you just remove A, C, U, and S, it would only say Mr. Brookhaven, because in men who are called by their full name, you have to write the word Mr. Same goes for women, because you also have to call them Miss or Mrs. In the game of Roblox Brookhaven, it's actually revealed that Mrs. Madison is the wife of Marcus Brookhaven, and her name is also Mrs. Brookhaven, which is kind of weird because I don't actually remember seeing that before, but I think it's true because if your own son and daughter were married to either his own wife or husband, that would actually mean they would actually get their own surname based on the previous child's parents, which is likely true because not only you are inheriting your old surname, but you're actually giving it to your future kids when you have your own family, which is kind of true because my mom and dad, well, they basically inherited the same name when they got married. So that means that all families have to share the same name when they get married. I don't know if that's obviously true or not because I think it's kind of odd to believe. According to some information on the Google site, the first Brookhaven game refers to Brookhaven RP, which was released on Roblox April 21, 2020. In fact, I did go to the original Brookhaven game. So I'm going to play that game and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So guys, this is it. This is the oldest version of Brookhaven that I found. Check this out, boys. This is actually the oldest game of Brookhaven. And boy, it looks way different than it was now. Because look at it. See? This is old Brookhaven. This is what Brookhaven looked like before Brookhaven was now. And guess what? This is the old burger barn. But did you actually know that the mall was supposed to be in place of this burger barn? Because the burger barn we have now looks like this. I mean, to be fair, this is the old version of Brookhaven. See? This is what I'm telling you, boys. This was the old Brookhaven game. So right now, let's get a car, drive around to see what this game is compared to the one we knew already. Yep, everything changed from the old Brookhaven to the new Brookhaven. Even the design of the map is a bit old. Well, to be fair, this is the old Brookhaven. Boys, if you don't know that this side of Brookhaven was supposed to have the apartments and the grocery store, but guess what? It wasn't even there before. Because likely this is an old Brookhaven and the auto mall is not also here. And to be fair, boys, take a look at this. Rotten Robbie's is still where it is now. In fact, the only thing that is missing is the convenience store right over here. See this? This empty spot is where the Rotten Robbie convenience store was. And guess what? The secret passage used to be right around here. Well, it didn't exist in this version of Brookhaven because this is old version of Brookhaven. Wow, Brookhaven has changed over the past few months and I love what it looks like now. But to be fair, boys, I never even recorded this version of Brookhaven a long time ago until now because I'm just kind of oh great, now my car is stuck, but don't worry, we'll just fix that and get another one. As you can see, boys, this is the Lamborghini of Brookhaven. Why? Because take a look at it. Its familiar shape is so easy to recognize. See this? I think this is based off a Lamborghini Countach because I think the design is basically similar to the real life Lamborghini Countach. But I think it straightforwardly has the tailgate of a Lamborghini Gallardo. In fact, this car was premium when Brookhaven was released, but now in the present Brookhaven, there are new different cars, different updates, and look at this, boys. This is what the old house in Brookhaven looks like now. Well, I'm guessing it still looks the same. You can go through the door. Well, actually, this house was supposed to be bought by a plot, but all of these houses are now free, so that means this is the only kind of Brookhaven that does have lesser things compared to the one that we know now. Everything in Brookhaven was so different back then. Guess what? The buildings don't even look like this nowadays, because back then it used to look like this. The police station, oh yeah, the fire station was supposed to be here, but now it's just been moved. So boys, if you think that this was the Brookhaven we now know, well, this is actually the old one, and it's the first time that I've been here. So let's go to the modern version of Brookhaven, shall we? Okay boys, now you know where this is going to be in my video. This is the proper version of Brookhaven that it was now. This is present day Brookhaven. As you can see, there is the burger barn, which I already told you, and there's the mall. Like I said, this is the present day version of Brookhaven, so we're going to get a car. And boys, this is what I like about modern day Brookhaven. It's exactly like it was now. Actually, this is the only kind of Brookhaven that I was in for almost quite a decade or so. But still, this is Brookhaven. So this Brookhaven actually gets updated every second Saturday. If you guys don't know why Brookhaven keeps updating, but it's for a specific reason. New houses, new vehicles, new game passes every second Saturday, and right now this is just another new update that just came out. So let's see. This new update actually involves newer houses. Let's check this one. Actually, this is the update that we got already. Delete that. Oh. To be fair, boys, this actually needs to be respawned, so I'm just gonna leave the game for a bit. So if you guys ever played Brookhaven like this before, because from what I can tell, I should have gone back to the old Brookhaven, because I never even experienced playing the old Brookhaven before in my videos. But I will do that some other time, because right now we're going to be checking out this Brookhaven update for now. As you can see, these are one of the cars that was currently added to Brookhaven game. Sorry boys if my thumb get in the way. But let's see what this new building is, and oh my goodness, wow! This is a house that is perfect for me. If you guys enjoy watching this video, make sure that you go comment, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell.